Today we're back with some more Minecraft Skyblock here on Cosmic Sky. Today we're going to be going into the scavenger adventures since I don't have any armor for the regular adventures. So we're going to run scavenger, which has a preset amount of armor. If we go ahead and type /scavenger, there are levels for chain, iron, and diamond, and we're going to be running chain since that's all we have right now. But as you can see, you get perks every time you level up and complete challenges and get scavenger experience. Of course, that is the plan. But before we go into that, I do want to mention some few things that I've done off camera. So we've gotten our fishing rod to almost level 30 with double catch, which means every time I catch a fish, I have a 1% chance of getting 2 fish, which is pretty good. We're also island level 3 and 16% of the way to level 4. And I was gifted some items on live stream because I do stream on Twitch, which is on screen right now if you do want to watch when I'm actually playing this live. But I was given some items, and I also did buy a carrot recipe for 45,000, so we'll have this prepared. And the big thing I got done off camera is get rabbits done for Island Slayer. We can now go ahead and place chicken spawners, so let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and place a chicken spawner right here and put the rabbit there. So now we have 2 rabbits and 1 chicken. So that said, we're gonna run scavenger and we're gonna try and get some loot and learn how to run this. So let's hop right in. Which enchants did I get? I got adrenaline rush and anti-sword and 2 pieces of lucky. So not bad gear. Fast swing is not really that needed, but we did get some healing and some potions, so we should be good. We got golden apples as well. So we need to kill around 20 mobs in the 6 minutes, and if we can get some time expanders, what are like these weird clocks that give you more time, we should be good from there. So we're gonna kill the outskirts mobs first because they're just the easiest to kill. I'm only gonna be grabbing the good loot, and we got what I was looking for. We got one of the clocks. We're gonna go ahead and activate it for 5 more additional minutes. We're gonna pop the strength, and then we can kill these mobs way quicker. There we go. And we get $5 per mob kill, which is absolutely insane. We do got to be careful of our health because our health can go down pretty quick since we don't have good gear to start with here in Scavenger. I know a lot of people tend to go into real adventures, which I do plan on doing in the future. It's just right now I can't really do so. So we're kind of just gonna roll with what we got in Scavenger Adventure and see if we can get progress made in here, then work our way into real adventuring. That is at least the route I want to take. Every 20 kills above my hotbar, I get reputation experience. One thing that's also in the Scavenger Adventure, there are supply drops that are new to this map. And basically what they give is really decent loot that can be really good. So we do need to look for some of those, but if we can't take on the mobs around them, then it's gonna be an issue. I know what they look like because I watched another streamer do one of them, and it's pretty easy, just it depends on if you can kill the mobs or not. So one thing I just realized, I'm in one of the most dangerous areas of the map. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get closer to the border so I don't take more damage to mobs. Like, these ones aren't as bad. I just gotta be careful of my health and splash my healing. There's a reboot in 1 minute, which is kind of unfortunate, and I think our timer will reset the cooldown to go in Scavenger, which is like 45 seconds. We've looted 9 chests out of the 3, so we can leave, and our timer will reset. But is it a global reboot, or is it just that Scavenger Adventure? I think it's that Scavenger Adventure, honestly. Okay, so turns out it's a global reboot when the Scavenger Adventure cooldown gets reset automatically. Turns out it was not a global, it was just a Scavenger Adventure one, so basically I just left for no reason, even though I was gonna get kicked from it anyways. So when you're done a scavenger run, you type collect, and you get all the loot you've gotten from there if you complete the run and the requirements to complete the run. But I did get some potions. I probably should make a chest for potions specifically because I'll need them for regular adventures. So we'll go ahead and make a double chest here, and we're gonna move the potions over into here. One thing I'm gonna do is with this dust here that I was given on stream by one of my viewers, I think I'm gonna sell it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and run more scavenger off camera and give an update on the loot I've got from each run. So what I think I'll do for that specifically is make separate chests, like a singular chest for each run, and put a sign down on each chest to give a rundown of what loot I got each run. So I'll give you guys an update here in a moment. So I'm back, and what I did was I went ahead and went live on my Twitch, and what I did was I did 4 different scavenger runs, and we're gonna do one more here in this clip, but I want to give a rundown of how I labeled all these and what they mean and the loot I got from these runs. And let's just start with the first run, which I am so proud of. So I started it at 2:07 p.m. and ran it for about 11 minutes, and I actually got a supply drop with OP loot, and the OP loot was a mining robot, and then of course course, we got the basic stuff: dust, log nodes, seeds and whatever, some coal node resource fragments, a decent bit of books. I accidentally opened one, EXP, some gems, spawner shards, armor that I actually don't need. I don't know why I have this here, and then some repair scrolls, but we'll go ahead and tinker all of that. And then run 2, there was no supply drops, womp womp, and this one we ran for 17 minutes, and we didn't get a single supply drop, so we got pretty much bad loot. Still obviously the default stuff from chests and whatnot, and we got a piece of armor I'm gonna be using for my adventure set, and a pickaxe I might use in the future. What we'll go ahead and put in PV1. The pants I'm gonna be putting angelic on, a custom enchant for when I run adventures eventually. I did save all the potions I got as well from the runs that I did over there, so I put them in this chest. But also, I was donated a ton of books live on stream to make a starter set. Only thing we're missing is fire protection 3 for one more piece, and we'll start with the leggings. Here is what we'll do in the future. This will be our starter piece. I just wanted to show this off and mention that I was given it on stream, which I am very thankful for, even though I could have done it myself. Okay, so this run we got a ton of additional clock timer things, and we ran for 27 minutes and didn't get a single supply drop, and we got around 6,000 XP just from the chests alone, which is good. Some books, 4 gems, some dust, more of pretty much everything. So I'm gonna give a rundown of number 4. This one was a very sad one. So I ran to a supply drop and literally none of the gold mobs spawned around it, which are supposed to spawn certain mobs that you have to kill in order to loot the chests, and none of them spawned, so someone just looted all the chests instantly. So I missed out on that one, but then I got a supply drop, but only 1 chest from the supply drop because there were like 4 people there, and I did pull 2 skill tokens from the supply drop, so it was a good pull. And then we got, of course, the default basic loot that we usually get. And there was a supply drop that was going to be spawning quite literally right when I was about to leave, which was right after I did the second supply drop. So now we're going to try and do a run here in a moment. I just want to say in the scavenger menu before we hop in, I have obtained level 2, so I got 1 extra HP, 75% chance of a random level 1 custom enchant, increased scavenger clock spawn chance. That basically means I have a chance to have a longer run, plus 1 movement speed percent, which means I move faster, 10% negative food loss, which is good, 2 times level 2 custom enchant armor, that's really good, and then we're working on level 8, of course. Anyways, let's go ahead, do our run. We got an extra bit of time. We got an extra minute, I believe. Technically, we do start out with, I believe, 7 at default, so we did get an extra minute. We got anti-sword 2, well-fed 2, anti-axe 2, and overload 2. This is a good set. And there's an airdrop I think I see right here. Let's go ahead, get close to this airdrop. And there's one over there as well. Nah, that's crazy. I don't know which one it's going for, so I'm gonna go to the middle of these two and see which one it goes to. So we have exactly 2 minutes until these both start, I believe. And I think the easiest one is to go over here. I'm just gonna double check. If there's any mobs over here, then we might have an issue. Okay, this location is also very good, so we just gotta wait until they start. Okay, is it going to this one or this one? We gotta check the sky. The question is, anyone here? There's 1 person, 2 people. Okay, here we go. We're gapping. Okay, we got a chest. Okay, we got another one. We got another. We got another linked ender chest. Got this one. Okay, it's done. We gotta go to the next one. I'm curious, is this one even working? But we did get some decent loot. We got a linked ender chest, which is worth a decent bit, actually. Oh yeah, this one's bugged. It says 0 seconds. There's usually a few bugged ones that come along sometimes, so I mean, it is what it is. Level 8 scavenger, let's go. Our time's about to run out. Hopefully we can get a clock. Come on. Nothing. We have 30 seconds. Okay, I have to kill these mobs specifically for this chest, and I think it'll be our last. All right, our run is done. So in about 15 to 17 minutes, I did manage to get some decent loot, as well as level up my scavenger to level 8 out of 100. So we'll go ahead and do /collect and see what we can do with this loot. And I think what I'm gonna do with these players' skill tokens is go ahead and use them. If you didn't know, skills are really good. You can get these tokens from adventure or buying them off the store with cosmic coins. So what I'm going to do is start with island, because I want to hit number 3, which gets me double the amount of island skills so I can progress further really quick. So we're gonna go ahead, claim these. I'm gonna go ahead, go to Island, and claim 1 and 2. And you do need certain ranks to actually get certain perks. Like, the first one, I think, is Comet. The second and third is Titan. And then Galactic is 4 and 5. And for skill tokens, the cheapest one is 36,000. And there's a few of them that I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy to max out the Island skills, so we can just have Fly instantly. So we'll go ahead, claim these. And we'll just go ahead and max this out. But there we go, we have managed to do Scavenger, and I'd say it's pretty good and pretty successful of runs we've done. They were all pretty decent runs, gave me decent loot. I cannot really complain. Let's go.